What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Having Said That show. I'm your co-host Adi alongside Jay.
What's up, guys?
Very excited today because Aman isn't here. Make some noise.
Hey, Aman, we miss you, man.
But in the spirit of Aman not being here, we have kept things completely unplanned. We have not planned. What happened was our guest canceled last minute, so we're kind of shooting this boys' night out. Not boys' night out. We're shooting this boys' night.
Yeah, just impromptu, man. Like,
impromptu, free.
I think, is this like the first time we've ever done something like this?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've spoken about doing impromptu episodes in the past. We've never done it. And now it just happened to be.
Yeah, because we're all like super nervous to like actually get into it. Because then we'd be like,
we don't know what's going to happen. Something crazy could happen this episode. So stick around. But we'll start with Ariana because I feel like that'd be a nice
get us
start.
going, man. Yeah.
You know what they say? Eat before
Save the best for last. Oh. Go for it.
That's a good one. Okay. I have a bunch of deep questions that I would love to ask you guys.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, they're a little introspective.
Okay.
Jay's like, you know who I don't want to know myself. Okay, so first one, a little easy one. What question would you want the answer to out of like anything in the world? Like you would get the answer to that. One question. I thought about it and mine is damn fun, I feel.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Mine is, I want to know what happened to the Arushi Talwar case.
Oh.
Like what happened in it, like who killed her?
Oh, that's the one question.
Yeah, that's the one question.
That is the one question that you can solve world hunger. You can say, hey, how can this world truly know peace? Fuck that.
I don't know what happened to Arushi Talwar.
Yeah, I was thinking along those lines. I was just like, man, how can this world truly know peace? You know, how do we solve
Jay's actual thing was, what's the perfect split? How can I optimize?
No, but you know what? I actually thought of that. I was like, maybe there's some kind of workout question I can ask or whatever. But the fun is in figuring that out for yourself.
Even I was going to ask, would I make it in music? But I was like, I'd rather live in delusion.
Exactly, right? Because you have to... No, like you some things you have to figure out for yourself. So then I went down this route of like, okay, cool. But then I was also like, if I ask and I get the answer, then I'm kind of obligated to fix it.
Yeah.
You know? But I want to fucking bench press, you know? I don't want to fix the world's
Sid, do you have an
issue.
answer?
I'll tell you what came off the top of my head. I don't think that's my main answer though. But what came on the top of my head was, what actually happens like after death?
Yo.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a sick one, man.
Because, yeah, like obviously there whatever, so many different theories and all.
Yeah.
And for all you know, nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
You just die and that's the end of it.
Just keeps turning, man.
My thing is that if you know that then,
Okay.
it'll change how you live. You know
think
what I
that's
mean?
I think that's the intention.
Not
though,
at all.
right?
No, but it won't. I'm not finding out how I'm going to die. I'm just going to find out what will happen after I die.
No, but she's
I
like, if
just-
there's some kind of eternal judgment,
Yeah.
you will live your life a little more carefully. You'll be less of a dick. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, just
That's
to,
not a bad thing.
not that you are in general, but like you'll be a little more careful or whatever. If you,
How is that a bad thing?
No, but if nothing happens after death, like if
she's-
there's literally
Then
just
it's the purge.
darkness,
It's the
then
purge.
you'll just do whatever you want.
That's
Like you'll just
the-
like actually like be a liar and a
That's
thief.
the
You know what I
assumption
mean?
But that's okay.
a lot of people operate under.
That's the risk he's taking.
But I'm just saying.
I mean, that's the risk we all take.
Sorry, it's a question, the answer to which does not make me obligated to do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your thing, you find out how world peace will happen, then you have to do something about it.
No, I feel
Yeah.
you. I feel you.
What do you guys think y'all waste the most amount of time on right now in your life?
Oh, I'll say this one right now. Shout out my boy Vyas, man. But I have been spending a lot of time
Is
on
he the guy you waste a lot of time with?
cologne, TikTok. I mean, like reels
Fragrance.
and like fragrance video.
So-
we were speaking about it today as well, man.
So
Like,
maybe something as like stupid as what is the perfect cologne for me? Like that's a stupid enough question to
that
ask.
Yeah.
also it's in the discovery of that, bro. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like that's the fun. Like how does this
Life is the journey,
So,
not the
yeah, man.
destination.
I think that I'd ask like something pretty stupid, I guess, so that I wouldn't have to act on it.
Sure.
Or even interesting to know, like, how did the world start? Like, you know,
There's records that tell you this.
Ooh.
Okay, yeah. See, we told
That's
you
a sign.
something could happen in this episode, and you would not know what's
That's
going
crazy.
on. So what's gonna happen is there's a spirit with us.
Okay, we won't say who. Okay, it's Aman. It's
And our lights are going to keep going on and off at random points in this episode. But as soon as that happens, you have to remember to like and subscribe.
Yo,
Hey!
that's facts. That's
Okay?
facts.
That's
But
so
let's
true.
continue in this darkness.
And every
Okay.
time,
I told you.
Because you liked the video.
so every time the lights go off, Sid, you gotta take a button off your shirt, man.
Ooh.
Hey, whoa. Yo, relax.
Suddenly you're switching it off.
Skipping to the end of the video, you know.
I'm just putting my top button.
Yo, I'd probably ask something like, how do I make the most amount of money in the least amount of time, and then
But that's
do
not
that, and then
that's not taking away from the fun.
No.
fun isn't doing the stuff, bro. You gotta do it anyway.
No, but in figuring it out.
Don't the fucking figuring it out. Do that, and then you can do whatever you want.
Sure.
Then you can do whatever you want with it.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You can buy as many fragrances as you want, bro.
Yeah, but how many?
Sorry, I come back to Ariana. Your answer was just finding out about the case.
You're
We all
not-
gave such profound
You're
answers. And
not
you're like, I want to know what happened to that.
That's actually a good answer now after hearing all of ours.
Yeah, y'all don't want to know what happened to Arushi Talwar?
irrelevant.
It's irrelevant. Yeah.
How is it irrelevant?
Who is
She was in her house.
You can
She was in her room. Her parents were alone with her in the room. Nah?
So clearly
you
they
can
killed
ask-
her.
yeah.
Like, no, but why would they kill her? Did the servant kill her? Did the servant's friends kill her? Who killed her?
Let me say this. It's
Arushi. What happened to Arushi?
It's not
Arushi is with
irrelevant.
us
of
today.
Yo, wait, wait. One second. Even audience behind the camera, like, no, please, let's not. Whatever spirit is in this room with us, just I hope it's like a chill ghost, you know?
Yeah.
You
Like,
should ask the question, are you here? If the lights go up at the very moment, then
Oh, should I ask it?
Yeah, no, I'm scared. Don't ask.
just relax, man. Just
Arushi?
be cool. No, be cool about
Are you
it.
here?
Okay, it's not. Okay, so it's not her then. It's not her then. That's very relieving.
that was scary.
Okay, well, next question.
Okay, next question. Okay, what would you tell your 20-year-old self? Exactly at 20 years old, what would you say? I'll go first. I was really scared of turning 20 actually, because I was like, shit, my teen years are over and all. And I remember I went to watch a movie and I cried, and like my birthday was in the interval. And so I brought it in with my
That's
friends.
sweet, man. Which movie is this?
Ready Player One.
Sick movie, man.
Yeah, I
Ready
went
Player
for
One
that.
came out when you were 20? In 2019.
In
No,
20
way earlier than
No,
2019.
2018.
Okay, doesn't matter.
Whatever. Do the math. Whatever. I went to Inox. I watched that movie. In the interval, it was my birthday.
It was your birthday in the interval.
Yeah, like midnight
Oh, cool.
during the interval. And then I remember just crying because I was just like, shit, I don't want to be 20. Like, it's so sad. But I'll tell my 20-year-old self two things. One is, it only gets better. And number two is, at your first job, ask for a higher salary. And that will change your life.
Yeah, straight up, man. Yeah, sure. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
My answer is slightly, actually, the opposite of yours. I would say that enjoy that time because I think it's good. Like now that I'm 32 and I think it's not like only gotten better. As in, there are a lot more things.
Oh, whoever it is didn't like that answer.
Yeah,
man.
that's the universe
It's gotten
not
better,
agreeing
man.
with you.
I think
No,
it's
no,
gotten
What's
better,
not
Sid.
gotten
No,
better?
no. I
a little depressing,
misspoke. What
huh?
I meant was there's a lot more stuff to worry about. There's a lot more things to keep a track of. A lot more, so many other things.
Sure, in
responsibilities,
that-
blah blah blah.
sure.
So which I did not have at 20, obviously. So I'm
Yeah.
like,
Sure.
enjoy that time. I feel like I have not enjoyed it as much as I would have liked it.
Yeah.
Like to, sorry. So yeah, I would just say that.
Yeah.
I would tell my 20-year-old self to focus on, I think when you were 20, you're very focused on like your study, your work life, and then you're also focused on like your relationships and stuff like that. I would tell him to focus on building a really strong moral compass. I think that we're not taught that too much ever. or at least I wasn't. And it's so important to like make sure you know the moral code by which you want to live your life, because you're now going to enter a phase where you're interacting with a lot of people, and you want to make sure you feel confident in who you are before you go out there.
Nice.
I'd say, I think in COVID, I was 20 in COVID, turned 21. Okay. What I would tell my younger self is just make the best of every situation, because there's going to be good times and there's going to be bad times.
Yeah.
And it just keeps, it's a very circular thing. Like life is very cyclical.
I wanted to pay you a compliment that I noticed yesterday.
Anytime.
say.
So Jay is the silver lining friend. Literally anytime, and I'm usually the opposite, where like as soon as I was done performing, I came up and I was like, fuck man, like I didn't like the live performance at all and whatever. And Jay's like, but that's not the point, bro. The point was the music video.
Yeah.
And that's something he always does.
Yeah,
like,
he does.
Always, no matter what, there's just like some amount of radiance and light and positivity that comes out of your face, man.
Yeah.
It's awesome. I love it.
You know what else Jay does that I have really learned from and appreciate a lot? He's a big supporter. He'll like say like, you should do this. Of course you should do it. You're so good at this. Or like he'll connect you with people. Or he'll say, you know what I think you should do? You should do this thing that you don't think you can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
You lived your life like that.
I think that stemmed from the fact that I had a lot of doubts about what I'm doing right now. And even like, you know, I didn't necessarily have doubts with this podcast, but I was also like, okay, we'll do it for fun, see where it goes, whatever. I think a lot of people are afraid to do what they want to do. And then they realize that if they just do it and they put in a certain amount of work, it can happen and it will happen, you know? So like, yeah, just do whatever you want to do. And
wherever you
and
were
stick,
at
and
20,
stick to it, honestly.
the light on 3, 2, the future is looking bright.
Let's go. But yeah, in because I was in COVID. Shout out my Miami COVID gang. I love you guys. Also my cousins in Canada. But I was bouncing around a lot, and it was very, very easy to like be like miss home and whatever. But that was some of the most fun months of my life. And when I eventually got home, I was just like, damn, like you can just make the best out of any situation that you are put in if you just think that you're going to make the best out of every situation. You know? So I definitely, for any like 18 to 20 year olds out there who are like anxious about college and what they want to do, and maybe you're still in college, maybe it's your 4th year, you still don't know what you want to do. You don't have to have everything figured out by then. Just kind of do what you like, man.
Yeah.
You'll kind of figure it out from there.
And the last question, what is someone said to you that has stuck with you in your life?
One of my friend's dads always used to tell me, surround yourself with people that you feel are lucky.
Yeah.
Like on a general basis, you look at their life and you feel like they have been lucky. Surround yourself with those people and you will always be successful.
I love that.
Yeah.
Lucky.
I've
heard like surround yourself with people who are
successful,
smart, whatever, right? But
I think that he, as a person, worked super hard and everything, and then he still to this day attributes his success to luck. And I think that to have that amount of humility is awesome, and to like want to seek that in the people around you is also something that will keep you down to earth. Be like, I don't like, it's just by chance that I've landed up here.
Oh, for sure, dude.
That
That
way.
I feel that way as well. Like, I tell Ariana this all the time whenever we leave the studio. I'm just like, dude, this is insane, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
That's so true.
I love doing this podcast with you guys.
Yeah.
Such a random thing.
Yeah.
It's so
You know?
random.
And like we get out of the gate and I'm like, fuck, bro. What?
Yeah.
What a life, man. Like, it's
No,
sick, dude.
truly. Sometimes we'll be sitting and I'll just be looking at you guys and I'll be like, that's crazy.
Is that
Like
only
this room is crazy. No, like sometimes it like hits me
Yeah.
in the
It is
middle
full
of like
luck,
a
man.
random
It's
thing.
cool, bro. It's just cool. I feel like it's very
it's
cool.
true. Like the other day at Raman's party, we met the fellow who introduced Raman to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout him out, man. Ahmed Dalal, bro. If you're
Dalal.
watching,
Yeah.
thank you so much, man.
God bless
So,
Amaya.
I'll tell this story, man. I was in New York at a friend's house, and she's friends with this guy Ameya Dalal, and he came in and he was like, oh, like, what are you going to do when you go back to Bombay? And I was like, I have this podcast idea. I want to start this and stuff like that. He's like, oh, my friend Aman goes to film school and he also has a podcast. Can I show you some of it? And then I heard this audio podcast and it was actually quite interesting. And the fact that he had already set it up and he knew how to do it, I just literally FaceTimed him there. And I was like, yo, what's up? He was like, yo, I'm going to be in New York next week. I was like, cool, let's meet. That was the first time we met. And then I was like, okay, cool, come work on the show.
Easy, bro.
I didn't know Aman went to film school, man. But sorry, your question was a thing that has stuck with you.
Yeah.
I'll say this. I can't remember something that someone has told me, but there was this TV show that I was watching, and there was a very interesting dialogue in that which has stuck with me for a while. And I'll give you a bit of a context. Essentially, this person lost someone very close to him, and that person was killed by somebody, and obviously he was reeling from that pain and everything. And the person who's consoling him tells him that, yes, it is pain. It's very bad. It'll take its time. You will wake up every morning thinking about this one thing.
Yeah.
And it'll be the first thing you think about every time you wake up, until you wake up one day and it'll not be the first thing you think about.
Yeah.
And I was like, maybe I didn't really paraphrase it very well, the way he said it.
I got it.
But it was, I don't know, it just stuck with me. Like, you will get over
anything,
no matter how bad. It'll take more time, less time. But there will be the one morning when you wake up and this will not be the first thing you think.
Yeah.
You'll get over anything.
Sure.
I'm going to shout, it's the show was The Blacklist, actually.
Oh, wow.
Raymond Reddington said this in one episode.
Yeah. Shout out James
Spader, big fan. So yeah.
Legend, bro.
But I don't know, that dialogue just stuck with me, man.
Yeah. That's sick.
What has stuck with you guys?
This is one of my teachers actually told me this. Is just to like take accountability.
Yeah.
For everything that you do. Because like if you make a decision, you've made a decision. You can't go back and unmake it. You can make a different decision next time.
Yeah.
But you can't unmake the decisions that you made. Just like try not to be a dumbass.
Yeah.
Make good decisions, make bad decisions. Take accountability for both.
Yeah,
like,
I think
just
people
kind of stick, like if you've made a mistake and you dwell on it and you're like, fuck, this ruined this, just don't do it next time. It helps you move on from quite a few things. Like it helps you dwell less on like shitty situations and be like, I should have done this, I should have done this. Okay, when you're faced with it, do it differently next time. But
you know, there's moments when you're, let's say, arguing with someone and you know that now you are wrong. Like you're like, okay, cool, this guy has told me his perspective in such a way that I feel wrong. In that moment, to take accountability is the best thing you can do.
Oh, it's freeing, bro.
It's so sick, and like it disarms the other person because they're like, okay, cool, like now you've also agreed. Now what?
You don't do it to disarm the other.
It's also like a way of moving on. Like, okay, cool, I take accountability. I'm sorry, and like let's move on.
How much more do you want to do this, bro?
Yeah.
Like, how much longer do you want to fight?
That should be the attitude.
No. I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Fuck it.
And then there's certain people that keep dwelling on that. Then it's like, come on.
Yeah.
You also
I'll argue better next time. Like if you know you're wrong, you know you're wrong, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we've all been stubborn and shit.
Yeah.
But like, I think apologizing and freeing it. You gotta mean it. Obviously, don't lie. But
see, that made Aryan laugh. I don't understand.
But yeah, man, just like chill. It's not that serious. Everyone else is going through something that you don't even know about. It's easier to free yourself and just say sorry and move on and chill the fuck out.
I agree.
Ariana, what stuck with you?
You know what? Every day before school, for like 12 years of school, my mom would say, be good. Like at the beginning of the day. And then I was obviously the best kid ever. And I was so nice in school. But then obviously I just felt like such a pushover a lot of the time, I feel. But then one day, this one girl was like, this is like after school, okay? And she was like, we met after like 5 years or something. And she was like, you know, Ariana, I was always so mean to you and you were still so nice to me. And I really, like, it really made an impact on me.
Who's this girl? Let's see her.
Shout it out.
Next time we run into her.
There was like a good, I think, year of our life where Jay would always, whenever I left him like this was when we weren't in the same city or whatever, he would text me, be good.
Be good.
Be good.
And I always thought it's like an uncle thing to say.
Yeah,
I'd be
it's
like,
my mom thing to say.
Yeah,
but
just
it's like, just be good. I mean,
it's very general, but it's very impactful, bro.
it never impacted me.
But her saying this impacted
Yeah,
me.
it comes from your mom, like ages
No,
of experience.
no.
Fucking
No, wait.
Jay.
The
No,
girl
but
said
like,
be good.
no, the girl saying that you were so
you were
nice
so
to
good.
me even when
Oh.
I was a bitch to you.
Yeah.
It made an impact on me, and then I was just like, I think you should just always be nice to people.
Yeah.
Even if they're like terrible to you, I think the power is in being nice to them.
There is power. It's
That is
like
really
a lot of
Yeah.
self-restraint and control.
Yeah.
Okay, I had a question. Should we go for it?
Yeah.
I would like to know. They say that your childhood shapes a lot of who you are and how you function in life.
Yeah.
And the first thing when you go to even like a therapist or something, they might ask you about your parents and see if there's any traumas that you're still dealing with and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Is there a specific incident that happened in your childhood? It doesn't have to be related to your parents. It can
Yeah.
be anything that you feel has impacted your life. And you like still think about it sometimes where you're like, fuck, like that really changed the way that I decided to live my life. But it's a childhood memory. It is pre-13 memory.
Pre-13.
I don't even know if I had thoughts pre-13.
Yeah, I really didn't have thoughts pre-13.
Can this be pre-16?
Sure, whatever you want. It's something that just deeply impacted you.
Yeah, okay. I'm thinking about something.
But something like that
I
was
have one.
hopefully traumatic.
Oh, thank you.
No, I don't know all
For letting me
that.
relive all this. Is this what therapy is? They just
All
ask you like, no wonder everyone's fucking depressed, bro. Like, tell me about your fucking problems. Let's go right now.
I'll tell you something my dad said to me once that has shaped a lot of how I live my life.
Not the
Basically.
question, but go ahead.
No, because
No,
it's
okay,
very
yeah,
similar
sure.
to what you said, because I remember I was in our building garden and I was like, my dad was teaching me how to jump from the jungle gym. So it would be like
Okay.
from the highest bar, okay? And when I was at the highest bar, I was really scared of jumping down. And
It's a
he was
long way
like,
down, to be fair.
yeah.
Just for anyone who's watching.
Yeah, and he was like, and I was like, I don't want to do it. I'm too scared. And he was like, bro, what's the worst that can happen? Like, you'll break your head. We live like a minute away from the hospital. Like, I'll drive you.
Is right?
Like, there's nothing that can happen to you. You're fine.
And
then
you
I
jumped?
and then I jumped, and I was fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, I always think like, what's the worst that can happen?
Yeah, you're right.
no,
Like-
I've said this before. I think I really live by that also. Like, what's the
Yeah.
worst that can go wrong? Like,
Yeah.
just fucking go.
Like, I'll
Does
hurt
anyone have an
myself.
answer to my question?
Okay. This is not necessarily an answer, but since we're talking about
so it's not an answer.
since we're talking about stories and stuff, Ariana taught me.
Okay.
Ariana taught me how to ride
What's
a
the point of me
bike.
asking a question? Like,
No,
all
Ariana
answers?
taught me how to ride a bike when I was a kid without
Huh.
training wheels. So I kept riding it and I kept falling, and they kept telling me to get back on, and I kept doing it. I kept falling. They kept telling me to get back on. They didn't help me. They were just there saying, keep doing it. And I just kept doing it, kept falling down, kept getting back up, and eventually just learning how to ride a bicycle, man.
Crazy.
I think
Applause.
every
for that story.
every time you fall down, bro, just remember Ariana's behind you, just not offering any physical help. Just
Why don't you give us a story?
But you know what? At the gym that day,
What?
Huh?
just to like bring it back. This is not answering your question.
Yet.
Based on what G said, I've learned so many life lessons at the gym. And like even literally
Like
last
these
week.
ones? Like if you fall down, get back up? Like these are the life lessons?
before Rocky, I had Ariana, bro. So
Thank you so much. God bless.
No, but I'm going to ask you this question. You tell us now.
No, say,
Ariana was about to drop
finish.
some-
Nothing.
Fine,
I was just saying that, like when I'm lifting,
Yeah.
and then I was like, basically if the weight is too strong, then I lose my form.
Sure.
And Jay was just like, Ariana, when it gets hard, like in those moments, if you just stick to the like rules of what you're supposed to do, and if you don't like stray, and if you don't try to like fight it, if you just go with it, but like do what you know, you'll be fine.
I know exactly.
You know what I mean?
You've been dropping, man.
No, I know it's all. Yo, hey,
This
I have to give it one back, you know.
This guy.
You're like those LinkedIn people, who just find meaning out of anything.
But you know what? That's why I always encourage people to go to the gym, not to like get muscles or anything, just to kind of learn to show up at a certain place all the time, be consistent, work hard. There's a lot of lessons to be learned from any physical pursuit, bro, which really do carry over to like every other aspect of your life.
From any pursuit, physical.
From any pursuit, if you're a good student and you want to get into the gym, what do you do as a good student? You study all the time and you are prepared and you come prepared and you do. It's the exact same thing, you know. So the route to success is the same in all things. You just have to find it.
Is there something that traumatized you as a
question or
child?
something?
Tell us,
No. I don't want to do that.
Okay, no. You say I have something that I would say.
But I want y'all to go first.
But mine is not pre-13.
But whatever it is.
But I was
give me
like,
some trauma.
I don't know. I'll tell you what. I feel like I was actually thinking about this, and this is actually quite kind of deep, guys. So this might help you out.
Your guys' definition of deep has fully changed.
Hey man.
But you know how I feel like a super attached person, or like you might perceive me as that, because like whatever, I'm like clingy, or like in relationships, I'm like, oh, please hang out with me. Yeah, crazy, right? But I feel like while I say, like, while that might be like the perception, and I feel like, of course, in a romantic relationship, I am that like type. I think in my soul, I am very detached from everything. And in my soul, I feel like I'm not, I'm just here for myself. If that makes sense.
Do you feel selfish?
I'll tell you, no, it's not even selfish. I just feel like when I was not 13, but when I was like 14, my mom was really sick. And that moment when she told us that she was sick was like the moment where she was like, hey, I might be here for like 10 days or 10 weeks or 10 months. And like, hopefully I get better. But like, if I don't, I'm just telling you guys, like, you guys are fine. Like, y'all are taken care of and all.
Sure.
And that, I don't know, that event in my life, like, really impacted me in, like, I promise you, like, I feel like I just changed as a person then.
Yeah.
And I just became, like, detached from everything. Then I wouldn't, like, I still cry and I still am super, like, affectionate and I love people. But I think in my soul, even though the perception is, and for sure I am, like, attached as a person, I am very detached.
And
truly.
do you admire that aspect of yourself, or do you feel like you don't want to be like
that? That's what I was
It's not that I think this is just how I am now. I don't think it's anything. And I think maybe because I am so detached as a person, I get really extra attached to like romantic relationships because those are all ideas that I've built in my head and they're not actually things that are in reality a thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Not if that makes sense. That makes sense to me.
It does.
Yeah,
If y'all understand, y'all understand it. You know what I mean?
Sure. I had a different incident in my mind, but you reminded me of something else, which is, I don't even know if you know this story. These guys know. But remember in the 9th grade when I had that hospital incident where I was
you've told me about it.
I was in there for like 2 weeks and they were like doing like these crazy bone marrow tests and like my mom fully thought that I was going to die. Like she was like, yo, this guy's gone.
Yeah.
And I think I comprehended that like a couple of weeks after I got out of the hospital. And I think that was the same year where I started taking like everything that I loved too seriously, where I was like, okay man, like this shit can end tomorrow. I want to do what I love. Fuck everything else.
Yeah.
So I think that has still lingered in me, which keeps me like, it's just that perspective on the fact that it can so randomly end.
Yeah.
That while we're here, let's do what we love and enjoy that.
I love that.
Come on, Jay. trauma.
Thanks for sharing, guys. That's
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
Of course.
both of y'all.
I
Yeah.
feel like I've lived a pretty chill life. Honestly.
Honestly, I've lived a pretty chill life
Yeah, I
also, to
mean,
be
like-
fair. But like, yeah.
I don't really know, to be honest. Like I don't think there's been one experience that shaped me. There's been multiple.
I have one that has shaped me and I'm trying to break away from.
Okay.
See?
So it's a more negative one. I was in the 5th or 6th grade and I had a crush on this girl who was also like my best friend at the time. And super like, like first
Innocent,
crush
yeah.
vibes. And we were in class one day and there was just like a chit that was going around. Now, mind you, at this time I was still very obese. But for some reason I was always confident. I never like was shy about being obese or like I didn't care. Like it didn't affect my confidence levels. And then I see this shit being passed around and everything. And then eventually it comes to me and I open it and it's like a caricature of me that is super hyperbolized as a fat person. And initially I'm like, okay, cool. Some of the boys are just like fucking around. I don't care that much. It's fine. But then I found out there was this girl who I thought was like my best friend and the girl I had a crush on.
Wait, who's this, man? Tell me this.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I think that kind of incident made me so underconfident and it kind of pushed me in this zone of I want to seek attention and love from everyone and I'll do that by any means necessary, whether that's through entertainment, music, this podcast, whatever it is. And it's something that I always found a lot of external validation from because I feel like I didn't have that earlier. And it really broke my sense of confidence. But I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live in this constant need for attention.
Yeah.
It's fucked up. It's stupid.
Sure.
You need attention from the right person.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, definitely.
That's true.
Definitely. You get caught up in
Yeah.
trying to please everyone. You're not gonna. please
And it's
yourself at the end of the
it's
day, you know?
very easy to fall in that trap, being the industry you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please everyone. You
For
obviously
sure.
want more people to like your music, more people to like your podcast, whatever.
You know that thing they say is so true that like sometimes you're like after something, like you're after like 1 million views on a video or something like that. But then when you actually get the 1 million views on a video, you're just like,
2 million.
Was it really?
what does that mean? Like it doesn't mean
Yeah,
anything.
The next. I think that's why they say, it's the journey that counts.
Yeah, it's not even.
Literally.
It's literally, I think, once you get the thing that you think you want, you realize that these things are not gonna bring you any
Yeah.
like joy.
Yeah, you have to kind of stop and slow down once in a while and
Yeah.
relax and be grateful and all of that stupid shit that we were told, honestly, as kids. And I was just like,
Yeah.
what does that even mean? Bro?
Yeah.
I have tuitions in like an hour. Just don't like, you know what I mean?
Literally.
And now it's like, now I kind of understand all of that kind of stuff and tried as much as I can to put it into practice. You know?
Yeah.
Sid, you have anything?
I mean, yeah, there is some stuff, but I don't think I want to talk about it on camera at least.
That's
Sure.
Yeah, I'll tell you guys later, but
That's fair.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think so. I've always had a hatred for teachers. It's been well documented on this show
Yeah.
that I've just hate them. There have been some that have like shaped my life completely, but there have
You
been
just
some that are
mentioned
just,
one that
yeah.
gave you the
That's
advice.
why I just remember this. I'm sure everyone has this. I don't know what it's called in all of your schools, wherever you guys are watching. In our school, it was called Open Day, and it was basically when all the teachers meet your parents and they give feedback on who you are and what you are and everything. And it was always horrible for me because I was a horrible student. I will say that. I did not care. I was whatever. I was very reckless. I was talking all the time. I could not pay attention. If I sat next to someone, I'd talk to them. If I was in the corner, I'd talk to myself or I'd look out of the window. Whatever the fuck else except do. So
Sorry, this picture of you talking to yourself is just damn funny for some reason.
So whatever. So anyway, right? And Open Day was almost like revenge day for these teachers.
Yeah.
You ever see like those NBA All-Star game edits where like they're all like throwing alley-oops to each other and shit. Like these teachers would fucking wreck the shit out of me, bro. And the thing is, like, I didn't care that much, but my parents obviously did. And so I tried to kind of like do it more so for them and try and clean up my act or whatever, which I didn't do a very good job of. And then one Open Day, I remember there was like a switch that flipped in me that has really impacted the rest of my life, where I don't care about what other people think anymore, because teachers are great and they're fantastic and stuff, and much love to all you guys who are teachers out there. We need you guys. But if you let people's negative words or whatever,
Perception
even
of
your
you.
perception of you, if you let that become you, you know, if you let them tell you who you are, if you constantly let people tell you that you are bad, you are not hardworking, you are lazy, you are this, you will actually, in that childlike rebel way, be like, yeah, fuck it, maybe I am. Maybe I won't do it. Maybe I'm not hardworking. Maybe I am lazy. And as I've gotten older, I'm like, fuck, no, I'm not. I am very hardworking. And if I want to do something, I'll wake up at 5 in the morning and I'll stay there till 9 at night, and I will do it. So then it was just kind of like, and that happened very early on. And that's why my switch just flipped. Like I never really paid attention to anything that anyone has ever told me ever since. Unless it's someone whose opinion that I hold in very, very high regard. Maybe one person ever.
Thanks, bro. No, but yeah.
I don't think it matters, bro. Fuck everyone else.
I'll just say one thing. I mean, obviously those teachers said what they did only because they...
If you're about to defend the teachers, bro, I swear to God.
I'm going to defend the fact that sometimes people tell you things because they want you to become better. And like, you could be making a mistake and maybe you don't see it.
Well, it's contextual, obviously. Like,
yeah, obviously, right?
We just had a conversation where it's like, if I'm wrong, like, that is a good piece of information, right? Like, if you're wrong, say you're wrong and admit it or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think it's also good to keep other people's perceptions to the side. You know, the teachers are going to be there year in, year out. You're just a wave to them. You know, you're going to leave. You're going to move on with your life. You're going to become a musician. You're going to do whatever. They're still going to be teaching. They're still going to be bad kids.
I think they're
still going to be stuck doing whatever.
No. Here's where you're getting a little...
Yeah,
I think it's a problem with like communication styles of certain teachers where some of them will just write you off as this person, like you are this forever.
Yeah.
Sure.
And others will be like, hey, I see the value in what you bring. This is what I think you should focus on because you seem naturally good at it. And those kinds of teachers will always push you to do better.
Dude, listen, I have no beef with teachers anymore. I've kind of made my peace with it. In fact, I've had
a teacher.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're a teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, no, I know. I love teachers and I think they're very important. This is more so for the students out there. This is not for the teachers. This is for like all the kids who take it too much to heart.
Yeah.
Don't. It does not matter. It really does not matter.
I
feel like if you feel like it's your whole world right now,
Yeah.
it's not. Like there is something after this. You know, it's not your whole world. But you guys will figure that out, I guess.
Yeah.
When you graduate.
Yeah.
So.
Jay,
Amazing.
you wanted to talk about something.
Oh. Yeah, fuck.
Change the gears a bit.
I wanted to talk about FOMO.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, as you get older, you know, your friends kind of become your family and all of that stuff. And there's so many things to do. There's so many places to go and things to attend and stuff to get caught up. And if you're doing one thing, you're leaving the other people hanging. If you're doing one thing, you're leaving the other people hanging. You're not eventually going to be able to please anyone. So yeah, it was more so to kind of bring this to the group and see how you guys feel about FOMO. Because sometimes I feel like that is the only thing that makes me anxious these days.
Yeah.
Is like one of the only things maybe that will make me anxious is like, oh, I'm not doing this. If I'm doing this, that means I'm not doing this. If I'm doing this, that means I'm not doing this. And then you kind of get caught up in this wave of like, you're doing so much, but you're also missing out on so much. And then it just becomes about the fucking choices that you make at the end of the day, and you have to weigh it out like that.
Do you feel bad that I'm doing this with this person, so this person will feel bad? Or is it like
It's a combination of like the people and the experiences.
Okay.
You know?
The people bit, I understand that. Like, I mean, obviously you don't want to leave another friend and, you know, they'll want you to be there, but you're not there. The experience part, I think, I mean, I just ask myself, like, do I like, what do you I want to do? I mean, I don't want to do this, so I'm not going to do it. I think I'm very clear, like,
that's cool. I'd love to do that.
Yeah, like you don't have to appease people. You do it if you want to do it.
Certain moments for certain friends, you do kind of have to have leeway.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But those things I want to do, like,
that makes you want to do them.
You want to have the leeway for the friend. You don't want to do the thing that the friend is asking you to do.
Yes, it's more personal than experiential.
And with other friends, you might not care so much about letting go of that leeway of like, yo, I don't even like what you've invited me for. I'm cool.
but okay, maybe.
FOMO, I don't feel like
Maybe
I feel FOMO anymore.
Yeah.
What do you think about the other end of it? Right? There's also like the joy of missing out.
Huh?
That's a thing,
Yeah.
right?
Joy of missing out.
Joy of missing out.
Yeah, that's the
I
thing.
have a lot of joy of missing out on a lot of
I
things.
think you
man.
need new friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck are you talking about?
No. Like sometimes you don't want to do shit, dude, and you're more than happy to miss it out.
Oh yeah,
That's
like dude.
true.
Sometimes when I get sick, it's insane.
Yeah, right. Because
Yeah.
you get a great
I don't have to
excuse.
do anything, bro. I just kind of lounge. Yeah, I get it. That fair enough.
There is that also. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I feel FOMO all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I want to cut it out.
I feel it. I feel like the thing is, it's what they're saying. It's like you have to just make I think whatever choice you make, you just have to be like, this is the
Fully
choice.
committed.
Yeah.
Can you think of it as instead of I missed out on that thing? Can you think of it like I got to do a better thing?
Always, man. Yeah.
So
What
then
is
you
it?
won't have that.
That's
right?
usually my perspective. There'll be like a few things here and there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What is it like? Opportunity cost and
The opportunity cost.
Yeah. Yeah.
what is it?
Always,
Sunk
always.
cost.
Sunken costs, yeah.
Yeah. You know what it is
I know.
now.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's like it. That's like all your decisions.
Yeah. for
Oh,
sure.
okay,
You got to
Even though one is like obviously better, the other one is not that bad. Like the other one is also like something you want to do. You just have to be you just have to go with a choice and know that that's the choice you've made and
Yeah.
then just stick with it. I think that's the way to.
Yeah.
Cool.
Damn. I really missed Aman because I feel like I would love to hear what he
Yeah, I would love
would
to
have
hear what
say
he's
about all
saying.
these things.
I get a lot of
But you know
praises
what?
in the comments recently. That his how
He deserves it, man.
succinctly he makes his points.
Yeah.
He deserves
Aman
it,
is
bro. I
amazing.
really love. I
Aman is
love
nothing if
Aman,
not
man.
succinct.
I think.
Yeah. No,
I
he's
think
good. He's a cool dude, man.
Aman also went through a big phase of FOMO, right? Not
Yeah.
to like speak for him, but like
Yeah.
he said it before on the show that I think he was just trying to keep up with everything.
Mm-hmm.
That in the process he just lost himself.
Yeah.
And so that happens sometimes.
Yeah, man. Does Sid have? Did you bring something up? I feel like we need to end on a lighter.
Yeah.
No. I am going to end this on
I
a lighter
have a
note.
good one also.
I'm going to end on a lighter note. I'll take it from you. Don't worry.
Oh no, the FOMO of not knowing around this topic is killing me.
Okay, so I just had a few like fun questions that I'll ask the group, and let's
Okay.
just, like,
Yeah.
go with it.
Go for it.
So if you could collect something or have a collection of something, what would it be?
Memories.
Fragrances.
Hey, boo.
Friends.
It would be it would be like colognes and shit, bro.
You're that into it,
I'm
huh?
very into it right now, man. I'm very into it. Either that or
I'll
like
tell you-
barbells, like different types of
I'll tell you
barbells.
my answer.
Yeah.
Like Lego creations.
Oh,
I would buy each and every Lego
I didn't
box
know you
out there.
fucked with Lego
I
like
love
that,
Lego.
Really?
I love Lego.
What?
And I've played it a lot as a kid, but obviously I don't have any of those.
Yeah, Aman
big
has a
things.
lot, bro.
Aman has a lot of them.
Yeah.
But I'd love to have like a Lego, I don't know, Lego F1 car, Lego
Insane.
Arsenal thing, or Lego
Yeah.
Batman, Lego whatever. Yeah.
Wow, crazy.
I've kept all my concert bands, performance bands, everything ever
Yeah.
since I started. So I want a collection of that.
Interesting.
Every concert I go to.
Nice.
Yeah, sick.
What did you say?
Fragrances.
Oh, fragrances. Ariana.
But maybe that's right
Give
now.
me a-
Maybe
give me a-
my real answer would be like different kinds of barbells, like deadlift specific ones, bench specific ones, safety squat bars,
This is,
But it's a.
Duffalo bars.
but this is just for the gym, no? Like you just want to have
Maybe
equipment.
just for myself. Also, just a collection of everything.
Oh, okay,
Museum.
just on a wall.
Yeah.
Sick.
I
Like
don't
old
know.
Give me something better than memories, please.
Honestly, like I don't like clutter and all.
Let's say you had a room just for
I don't
that
want all
shit.
this.
You had
I'll
a room
sleep in
with
that
shelves,
room.
and only thing on the shelves is blank.
Nice comments about me.
Yeah.
I should bring
compliments.
I should bring my dad's lighter collection. He has a sick lighter collection, like
That's
I think I've
hundreds
seen a
of
couple
them.
of them, bro.
And yeah, I'll bring it on the show once.
That's so cool.
yeah.
I would do compliments. Collection of
Okay,
compliments.
next question.
If you absolutely had to sing karaoke, what would be your go-to song?
Oh,
You Belong With Me, Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I love doing Forget You or Fuck You, CeeLo Green.
Yeah.
I like a lot of Oasis. I think it's great. I like Creep. I love Creep.
One song you have to pick.
A lot of Nickelback.
really.
Yeah, bro, pick one
Right?
song.
Nickelback is good. Well, currently, Don't Look Back in Anger. Oasis.
Don't look back in anger.
It's a great song. Gets
I
everyone
heard you
involved and stuff
say.
You said?
If you guys are ever at karaoke, you want to pull out a banger.
Oh, Sally can wait. She knows it's too late and she's walking on by.
I don't know this song. Sorry.
No, it's great. It's great.
Okay, let me pick my song now. I would pick Every Breath You Take.
Oh!
Every breath you
alright.
take, I'll be watching.
No, you were very off key.
Yeah,
but that song.
super.
even I was like,
Yeah, wait, I was
she
like,
knows the song,
I was like, wait, which song are you singing?
but she's not
Yeah,
going in the.
I was
Okay.
born to be a pop star.
Sure.
What's the weirdest food you've ever eaten?
Yeah, fucking Maggie with milk and
yeah.
shit. Yeah, like protein powder
Oh.
and juice. Like what?
Banana and ketchup.
Bro, Sid
What
and I
show?
had gone to this teaching program, right? Like in Leh.
Yeah.
And we were staying in a homestay. So whatever they kind of give you, you have to eat. So one morning we wake up and they give us a bowl of flour. It's just flour, dry flour. And they put like a little bit of ghee and water in it. And they like start mixing it with your hand. So I start mixing, Sid starts mixing. It becomes like a clay ball. Okay. And they're like, that's the food today.
What?
and it's literally like dirty, like Quest protein bar texture
Oh,
with
yeah.
zero flavor.
Yeah.
And Sid, like until this point, we were so nice. Like whatever we got, we ate because it's impolite to not eat. Sid for the first time was like, sorry, like I cannot eat this. Like he ate a bit and he was like, I cannot eat it. I fucking finished that entire brick.
Damn,
He is, so this is the proudest moment of his life, I think. he always says that, bro, you couldn't do it, but I fucking did it.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like eating like cement at this point. It was not
crazy.
food.
I can't
Yeah,
believe
yeah.
I ate
Like
that shit.
I love those guys. They were really sweet to us, but this was one thing I could not eat. It was too much.
Yeah.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much the
Weirdest
weirdest thing.
No, but it's, beyond that episode.
There was a blizzard once.
I thought you were saying something with P.
Oh no. It's not that weird actually. Like I had like rice with salsa for like 2 days straight, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Because I was.
I'm
locked
sure
in
you
my
guys
mind.
have you not eaten snake and all this rubbish?
Oh, crocodile.
Crocodile.
I've eaten an
That's
alligator.
not weird though. I feel
Yeah,
like
it's not
that's
weird.
pretty
I
weird.
would say
It's pretty.
I've
weird.
eaten ostrich.
Yeah, that's weird.
I have a good question that's similar to this
Sure,
question.
go for it.
If you were in a fire and everyone in your family was safe and like all the people were safe, what would be the 3 things that you would take with you in that fire?
Oh, should we all just say passport first?
Oh, that's such a good one.
Let's do that.
Okay.
No, but you can get a second passport. Like
can get
I was just thinking, honestly,
It's
how
crazy.
can I say mine?
Online.
Mine was phone, laptop, and hair clip.
What?
Why are you wasting it on a fucking hair clip?
Like, what is your third thing?
You don't want to be
I couldn't
rocking.
think of one other third thing.
you gotta get
Is
shoes.
there anything in the midst of a fire you'd want?
Shoes you're wearing now.
You gotta get your shoes, your phone, and your.
Do y'all have no sentiments? No.
Dude, it's a fire, bro. Like,
Yeah.
get out.
Been there, done that, huh?
Relax. It wasn't that intense for you guys.
It wasn't intense for me at all. I
Balaji ka
wasn't even
building
there.
also, man.
It was very intense.
Yeah,
Been
yeah,
there,
yeah.
done
Poor
that.
JC.
For you, I get it. You were lifting people and bringing them down. What the fuck did she?
No, I was at
wasn't there.
Mescalita.
Exactly. So how the fuck?
No, but
is
it's
it?
done.
So what? You
How is
not
it
been
in the
there,
building?
done that for
Because
you?
the next week, been there, done that. Anyway, next week, then 2 weeks, there was another fire and I was there for that.
Another little laloo one.
That also I walked in after the fire was done. But
Okay.
everyone was
Okay,
standing
let's
down.
start
It was a
with
big
the
thing.
answers.
Say, show us your sentiments.
Yeah.
Thinking, man. Viraya's drawings.
Okay.
You're on a laptop. Laptop you gotta take.
You gotta take laptop.
Laptop
phone.
is on my list also.
Phone.
Actually, yeah, true.
And passport, bro. What else?
Passport. Okay, I'll take passport instead of hair clip.
Thank you. Yeah, I would say laptop for sure. I can leave my phone. It's okay.
Okay,
What?
leave it.
Yeah, he needs
Phone's
a new
theek
one.
hai.
That's
I'd rather have it burned down. I don't own a lot of things, so
Yeah, so I guess no one would take anything.
Yeah, shoes. Like a good pair of fire shoes.
I like to take my. This will be very impractical to carry with me in the middle of a fire, but I like to take my typewriter with me. I don't want it to burn down. I'm a big fan of it. I really like it.
You use your
running down the
typewriter,
building lift.
Sid?
I don't use it like actively, but I have one and it works and it's pretty cool. So I like to save that.
Sure.
Sid gifted me this typewriter and took it back.
Hey, bro, I gave you I gave you this one. Okay. It's for us. I'll take it for us.
Thanks,
For
bro.
us.
You're too kind.
Yeah, man. The third thing.
You
It's
said
okay,
your thing?
guys. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We can move on.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
okay.
Yeah, hopefully
Okay.
this doesn't happen.
Couple more questions.
Yeah, yeah.
Sure.
I think it's just to understand that actually things are not important in your life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, truly, even if you're left without your phone and laptop, buy another.
The thing is, we picked things like phone, laptop. We picked
The
things of convenience.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, now I go to my room and my laptop is here and all of Viraz's drawings are on this pin-up board. And at that point, I'll feel like an asshole to take the laptop.
Well, you'd have to take the pins out.
Yeah.
You'd have to assort them by size. Maybe you have to grab a file to put them in. It's a big process.
It's hard. It's
There's a
tough.
fire. You gotta go right now, man.
A few would you rather questions for the group.
Okay.
Would you rather have the ability to see 10 minutes into the future or 150 years in the future?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Really? I thought the obvious answer was 150 years in the future.
Oh.
Go play poker.
What's the
fucking
worst?
10 minutes into the future.
You're gonna die. You're not gonna be
Hey.
there. You're gonna be there for 150 years later.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're assuming that you can see this multiple times. Like, you can
Yeah.
see it into 10 minutes at any given
Yeah,
time.
Yeah.
obviously.
Oh, okay,
Otherwise,
I
you'd
thought,
pick
like, just-
150 for sure.
Okay, I thought it was just
Yeah.
like the one time.
Sure.
No.
One time, 150.
One time 150. Yeah.
Yeah.
150.
But not like one time 10 minutes to just pull off like the biggest scam ever.
Like what?
Oh, like some trading scam?
Like some big, I don't know, something you can figure. Like
That's
10
also
minutes
cool.
future.
You get to the final
think-
of like a poker tournament.
Yeah.
And you use that 10.
Or you
10
bet
minutes.
$1 million on a number in roulette.
Ah,
Look
yeah,
10 minutes in the
yeah,
future.
yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'd do that for sure.
But wait, looking 10 minutes in the future will just show you whether you lost or won.
No, but you do
No,
it 10
no,
minutes.
like,
you do it preemptively.
you do like
But you see the time.
And then you time yourself and then you go.
No.
That's
But you
tricky
know
though,
what?
huh? That's tricky. If you don't get it in that exact second,
Yeah.
then you lose it.
Yeah, but this time thing is damn tricky because in the future, did you see yourself winning and then
Exactly.
pick that number? You know what I mean? Like it changes.
It's like you can, I just see a move.
Like,
you
if
can't
you-
overthink
Yeah,
would you
if
rather
you
question.
if you change something
That's
about the
the only way
future,
to answer
that's
would
like,
you
that's why
rather
in
question.
every fucking time travel movie, the number one rule is like, don't fuck
change.
with anything.
Don't do anything.
Yeah.
Literally. So maybe I would pick 150 years in the future because there's nothing I can do about it.
Okay, weird question. Would you rather swim in a pool of Nutella or a pool of maple syrup?
Maple syrup.
Maple syrup.
Nutella.
Seems less.
Nutella.
Yeah, you can take
Maple
bites
syrup
out
is
of it. as
sticky
you go.
and like.
Nutella feels like mud.
But it's better than maple syrup.
But also it feels like hard.
It feels hard to move around.
Yeah.
Maple syrup will let you glide.
Yeah.
It's less viscous.
Well,
or
you're
more
not doing
viscous?
this for
More
time.
viscous.
You're not doing it for time. You're doing it for enjoyment, I would say. Right?
Have you watched the Bee Movie and seen their pools of honey?
Yes.
Yeah.
That looks damn good,
Yes.
nah?
One of Jerry Seinfeld's better works.
I thought it was his best work.
Yeah. I mean,
It's not his best work, please.
it's not his best.
What else has he done? Seinfeld?
Yeah.
Okay, would you rather be 11 feet tall or 9 inches tall?
Oh,
So would
9
you rather
inches.
be in jail?
9 inches is cute. Pocket.
Oh,
window.
dude,
9
imagine,
inches
you'd be like the
is-
best surgeon in the world, man.
This
Yeah.
much.
Ah.
You'd be like the number one guy.
But you
Get
can't do
all
it.
the 9-inch ladies. 'Cause you'll
But
have
you can't do
You'll
anything.
have your aunt, like you'll have your army. Wait, no, that's too big for.
But you can't do anything at that height. Like, what can you do with this much of a height?
Oh yeah.
I would be 11 feet tall.
Yeah,
I would be 11 feet tall.
11
also.
feet
I'm
tall.
halfway there anyway.
Rihanna would dominate the WNBA.
Yeah.
Become a star.
Like the Chinese basketball player.
That seems too inconvenient, guys. 11 feet.
9 inches is convenient.
Someone can just take you around.
You can take
You're
people
right,
around.
but you'd have to gather the influence to be taken around.
That you,
But you
with
can't.
such a, you gotta have a big personality with that stuff.
It's a conundrum. It's a conundrum, Sid.
It's
What do you
hard.
pick?
It's a hard one.
You right now or 9 inches?
Different question.
Okay, would you rather cuddle a koala or pal with a panda?
Oh, cuddle a koala is so cute.
Oh, what?
Pal with a panda.
Panda,
Bro,
any
panda
day, bro.
any day.
Any fucking day, dude.
Any day. Like, have you
Panda.
seen those pandas playing around and falling on themselves
Yeah,
and
yeah,
they're just
they-
being dopey little animals? It's
I'll
so
be
cute, dude.
honest. I think pandas are actually like not the vibe.
How can you hate a panda? It's like the sweetest, like the most, like the fluffiest,
I would get
nicest
so
animal.
bored with a panda.
And a koala is like some fucking.
A koala just sleeps
It's like
for
a
16.
baby like hugging you.
Ayana, a
Have you
koala.
not seen a panda in your life?
But you're not hugging the
Who
panda. You're pals with the panda is
Don't
what
hug your
Sid
pals
said.
once in a while. What are you doing with your life,
Once
bro?
in a while.
But you know, koalas sleep for 16 hours in a day.
Same.
Okay, so actually, yeah.
Panda for sure.
Yeah, right? It's
Panda, 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 panda. Got broads and
Okay, Sid.
Okay, last.
Final question.
Yeah. Okay, I'm picking a fun one, not a very serious one. Would you rather sip gin with Ryan Reynolds or have tequila with Dwayne The Rock Johnson?
Dude, why is this even a fucking question, bro?
You're wrong about your answer.
Dwayne The Rock, I would do.
Dude.
Really?
Yes,
No,
bro.
I'd pick
What?
gin with Ryan Reynolds also.
But see, I would sleep in.
Dude.
That was a joy of missing out moment for me, personally.
What? Guys.
The Rock would not.
Guys,
What would
we can drink tequila and then piss in bottles and then go work out, bro.
What is going on?
But like
It's a
Ryan
deep
Reynolds is
cut.
like
I
is a
can't.
smart guy. Have
Yeah.
a nice gin with him. Have a good conversation
He seems
going.
fun, he's
a fun
funny.
guy. He's very funny, true.
Guys, the amount of like wrestling stories and experiences and shit that you'd get from The Rock is like insane, bro. I feel like Ryan Reynolds is
Look, I think Sid and I have our reason, you have your reason. I want to know what your reason is.
I'm not interested in either of them.
So wouldn't you pick
Okay, so pick another alcohol
like-
with
Who
another third person.
Who would you
Yeah.
pick? Who would you
I
pick?
think
or
The Rock
Yeah.
seems like more of my vibe also with all the drama which happened with Blake and Justin Baldoni for that movie, It Ends With Us. Ryan was a big part of the drama.
But was he like a
Yeah.
bad part of it?
Yeah, yeah,
would
it was
you
a
like
bad
not
part.
physically be able to control yourself from asking him?
No, like I just feel like they're all shady. Like I just don't want to talk to them.
Okay.
And The Rock seems sweet.
And they're just
The Rock
dying to
does
talk to me, yeah.
Let me
They
end,
are just waiting outside this door.
let me end
to
on
hang
this.
out
You
with
tell
me.
us, tell us what would you rather do then? Which alcohol with which person?
I would do an espresso martini with Taylor Swift.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say.
Why does everything come from Taylor Swift only, man?
Means you asked me.
Okay, now I asked you.
Sit.
It's fair.
Okay.
Okay, this
Okay.
was great. I really loved this episode.
Did you?
I
I think,
really
I, think the, I think
didn't.
the end was a little weak.
This was an episode.
Should I say another question that we can?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
What age of your life would you relive, but you can't change anything about this age of your life? So, like for example, if you like hurt your foot when you were 21, you will still hurt your foot when you're 21.
Okay, got it.
So, like you have to just relive this year. What year would you relive? Age.
I'd probably go with 19.
Oh, why?
Yeah. I was still in college. I was competing in powerlifting. I was chilling the fuck out. I was just doing whatever I wanted to do. And I had like, I'd say the max amount of freedom. Yeah, it was great, man. Fucking
Stunning.
19. I was made out of rubber. Like, you know, you can recover from pretty much anything at 19.
Lovely.
Yeah, 19 for sure.
Nice. I would probably do like 24. A good
That's
year
not
for
that.
me.
Okay. It's fairly recent.
Yeah. Honestly, I would do 26 also.
Oh, 21 is a big contender, bro.
I love 21
21
also.
was fucking sick.
Actually, I love 21.
You know what? I might low-key change my answer to 21.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because COVID times, you're playing COD all day. You go to the gym with the homies for like fucking God knows how long. Chill, sleep, nap.
Yeah. I got my first
Great.
boyfriend when I was 21. And my first job, which was an amazing job. And I really loved it. So maybe 21.
Okay.
21 or any years.
Sid,
21 to
the most
26.
years to pick from.
It's a good year.
I'll pick. I think this will be somewhere around 8 or 9. I'm not sure of the exact year, but I'm picking that time because it was a time when our entire family used to live together. Like there were 16 of us living in one fucking house. There were 8 adults, whatever, but there were 8 kids all living together in one house.
Mad.
And I don't know exactly like what age I was, which I'm saying 8, 9, 10, whatever.
Yeah.
But those few years, we've just had fun. We had nothing to do, no responsibility, no work, nothing.
That sounds
just have
insane,
fun with all the
man.
kids.
Yeah, that was really
sick
fun.
as
So I would
fuck,
relive that time. Yeah.
I love that.
Sick answer.
Yours?
You can't copy my answer, bro.
Nah, he was probably fucking 3 years old, bro, when that happened.
But he would have loved that also. Like you remember
Yeah,
stuff
it
from
was
But
fun.
he'd still be 3. What can
No,
he
like
do?
I remember when I was 6, 7 and
Okay,
that
okay,
used to
yeah,
happen.
sure.
I love this year. I would relive this year.
I love that.
this year.
This year.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
Amazing.
I mean, the year's not over yet. So like,
I know.
you are taking a bit of a risk here.
It's okay. Things are looking up.
I love that. God bless.
For sure, man.
On that,
On that
note.
that's a good question to end on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Yeah, we'll see you
stress.
guys next time, guys. Be good.
Be good. Be good.
Be good.
That's it. See you guys. Peace.
Won't you pick a side? Making up your mind. I wanna get you